Red.
Dursky.
What's up, brother? How are you?
I'm doing all right. Ready to finally get this done.
Okay. So what's the name of this song?
It's called The Funeral.
Take one. Tell me about it.
Well, it was a song that I started writing, and I didn't know why I was writing this song, but I felt inspired to write it some weeks ago. Probably about 2 months ago, I guess, I started with it. And I was writing it from my perspective, because I'm getting older, and, out to the people that I loved. And I normally don't write darker material like this. I come from the 80s era, hair band, so you know where that goes. And then I found out about 3 weeks ago that my estranged wife was diagnosed with stage 4 cancer, and she was in hospice. And that was about 2 days before she passed away. And
I'm sorry to hear that.
It's I'm still making it real. But so I knew then that why I was writing this song, and the whole perspective it was coming from changed, and so I tried to write it from her perspective, but also make it a song that other people could relate to, and there's something in there for everybody. I hope.
Okay, so it's like it's a gift to her.
Yeah, it is. It is very much so. I plan to release it in her honor.
Okay. Well, let's give you a couple minutes and then get rolling.
All right.
Okay.
Sounds good. Let's. I got. Hang on a second. I got a few shout outs I want to give too, real quick if I can.
Sure.
First and foremost, of course, to the man upstairs that I even have the gift of being able to do this. Now I get emotional. To Dursky Mach1 for all the help that they've been to me, and all the stuff I've learned. To a current sweetheart who's been nothing short of an angel. And this actually hit me harder than I expected it to. So, and I also want to give a shout out to Nigel, who believed in me enough to come here and do the thing he did here. So, shout outs to him.
Gotcha.
And shout out to the woman this song's written for. I never got a chance to say goodbye.
Let's end it off with you telling me her name.
Her name's Angela. My friend, please don't mourn for me. I am there with you. You're in my heart with me. Death is not the end, my friend. I know we'll see each other again after the funeral ends and eternal life begins. This life you're living now has no reason or rhyme. In the grand scheme of things, it's but a moment in time. Death is not the end, my friend. I know we'll see each other again after the funeral ends and eternal life begins. Know that I miss you too. I wish I was there right now. It was just my time to go. Don't let it get you down. Death is not the end, my friend. I know we'll see each other again after the funeral ends and eternal life begins. When you think of me and smile, find someone who's feeling down. Share a smile with them and see their frown turn right side down. Death is not the end, my friend. I know we'll see each other again after the funeral ends and eternal life begins. Death is not the end, my friend. After the funeral ends, eternal life begins. Goodbye.
Yeah, no, that must have been really hard.
I was like, shit, my mind just went blank.
Yeah.
For some reason, I get really emotional at the end part.
It's okay. I'm sorry for your loss, man. You told me so many times how important this song is to you, and you know that it's your gift to her, and it's okay, man. You're good. You're good. On a brighter note, you're at this stage in your life. You're more of a producer.
Yeah.
And you wrote this instrumental. So you're songwriter, producer, and engineer. So you people are used to, when they're hearing a song that's not hip hop, they're used to seeing somebody with a guitar in their hands or something like that. And in this case, you did it. You composed it. And now we're hearing it like it's a beat, like you're in there like a hip hop artist, you know what
Right.
I mean? So
Yeah, I thought of that. I was going, well, maybe I could bring a guitar in and play it like a prop, but I would never do that live. I can't play and sing at the same time. That's been a curse of mine my whole life.
Gotcha. Well, this is where you put your time. This is where you put your energy.
Yeah,
So
that's what I do. So
yeah, good job, man. I
Thank
mean that. I would love to have a song written about me. That's a great gift. You know what I mean? Like that is one of the greatest gifts, and I'm sure.
Sorry.
No, it's okay, man. It's okay.
I can feel her here.
I'm sure she's happy about this.
I feel that. It's it's been hard. Never really had any ill will towards her. I couldn't live with her, and I never had the chance to tell her that.
Like you were better friends than partners.
Yeah, it's, she was always a good friend of mine, friend to me before we became a couple, and then, we went balls to the wall at 100 miles an hour, straight from that into I'm stepdad to a bunch of teenagers, and which I looked at that as a second opportunity because my kids, when they were teenagers, I wasn't really a big part of their life. So it was a chance for me to be a dad to some teenagers. Problem was they didn't want a dad. Their dad was gave them a bad taste about dads. So it's
Gotcha.
here and there. But I never got a chance to tell Angela why I left. It was I just woke up one morning and realized that I was suicidal, which I'd never been before that day and haven't been since that day. And I knew if I felt that way, that something was bad wrong and I needed to go.
Yeah. Well, but you still had love for her. You still,
Yeah,
obviously, it's
obviously.
obvious right now that you have feelings and you cared about her very much. So, man, I'm sure she would feel this way too, but on her behalf, thank you for doing this.
My pleasure. It doesn't look like it right now, but it's been a labor of love, for sure. It's, when I first started writing it, I don't write stuff like this, and kind of darker material. I come from the '80s hairband era, so I write sex, drugs, and rock and roll, and so oddly enough, the timeline of me writing this song coincides with the timeline of her finding out that she was sick. She was diagnosed with stage 4 cancer about 4 weeks before she died, and I started writing this song right around that same time, and hadn't talked to her in a year. Didn't talk to her at all before she went, and so I was writing the song and working on it, as you know, and about 2 days before I found out that she was even sick, let alone about to pass, I questioned myself. I realized that I'm doing this really dark song, and at that point I was approaching it from the standpoint of my message to all the people that I loved, because I've had a heart attack twice, and I don't know how much longer I've got. I think a long time, because I'm ornery, or as Little Red says, I'm cantankerous. But and then 2 days later, I find out that she's in the hospice and is pretty much not responsive anyway. So and I realized that's why I'm writing the song. And so the whole meaning of it changed. It took on a whole lot of meaning, and so you get what we've got here.
I think you're the first person to be to let go enough to actually be brave enough to cry on this channel. Honestly, I mean, but it's understandable, right? It's understandable. So thank you for sharing your story.
You're welcome. Thank you for letting me do it and helping me get this out there.
Yeah, maybe we'll do another one again someday.
I'm sure we will.
All right, brother.